blessed. Now, Leah Sharibu marked her 17th birthday 4 days ago. That's the 14th of May. And from that day through today and even days to come, a lot of Nigerians and people across the world will be putting her issue on the front burner to reflect on what she could be going through and how to remind the government to do everything they can to ensure that she's brought back home to reunite with her family. We played a documentary for you earlier on, bringing you some of the things that happened between that time and now, and even pleas from the parents to Nigerians and even to government. Joining me now via Skype is the president, Leah Foundation, Dr. Gloria Puldu. She joins me now to bring us perspective on this. Dr. Puldu, it's good to have you join me right now. Leah has represented a symbolism or has become a metaphor for all the girls and women that are passing through every kind of displacement and unhappy experiences from this terrorist activities in the Northeast. Now, talk to us basically. You have been engaging with the family and you put that together and all of that. What kind of communication is really going on between what the government is doing now and what the family is expecting?
Okay, thank you very much for having me. First of all, before I go into answering your question, let me appreciate your TVC station for giving us this opportunity and even airing the documentary. We are really very grateful. And I also want to appreciate the women who alongside other organizations who they worked with that participated on the documentary to mark Leah Sharibu's 17th birthday. So for Leah Foundation, we have been trying to work with the family and to see how we can help in coordinating all the advocacy that is going along. And so working with them, with the government, is that we have been able to, after Leah Sharibu was abducted in captivity for, like 8 months, before we were able to get the attention of the federal government when the president called Leah Sharibu's mother on the phone. And so federal government from all sides organizing actions to join us together and voice out and pressure the Nigerian government so that they will be able to release Leah. But we know that Leah has spent over 2 years in captivity. And so with what we have been doing, not just with the Nigerian government, because we have been pleading and we see that it's taking long, and Leah is still on a daily basis adding 1 hour, 1 second, 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour in captivity is very painful for her. We have to go out of the country in collaboration with ICON, which is International Committee on Nigeria, who has supported us to bring out our voice out there in the international committee, to call them to pressure the Nigerian government or to reach out to the Nigerian government. If the Nigerian government are not able to do it, let them also lend their help, let them offer help, or let them ask Nigeria, or let Nigerian government ask for help. So we have gone to the United States of America on the invitation of the Vice President's office, and we have been able to have the mother of Leah Sharibu speak to the Vice President's office, and they have been able to assure her that they will pressure the Nigerian government. And not just the Vice President's office, we were also with the senators, we were also with the House of Representatives in the United States of America. And all of them, we know that they have sent letters, they have sent some pressures to the Nigerian government to see that Leah Sharibu is released, because just like you said, she is the face of all those who are going through one difficulty in captivity or the other, especially in the northeastern part of the country. And so, apart from the United States of America, we have also pleaded with the UK government. Recently, when Leah Sharibu clocked 2 years, on that day we were at the High Commission. We submitted a signature of over 12,000 people who have signed pleading with the Nigerian government to help. And also we have met with the House of Lords, we have met with the House of Commons, and David Linden is championing this solidarity and standing for Leah in the UK to ensure that they also see what they can do. In fact, for the UK government, they have specifically told us that they have offered to help Nigeria and they are willing to also help. So in case we are not able to do it, or there is an issue in the negotiation that has not been able to, reach to get Leah out, they can involve others. But for us to keep hearing every time the family, Leah Sharibu will soon be released, we are assuring the Nigerians, we are assuring the world, we are assuring Leah's parents that we will do everything to bring out Leah. We need to have the federal government fulfill its promise. We plead with Mr. President Buhari again and again, please, sir, fulfill your promise. These parents are going through trauma on a daily basis. They hear one rumor or the other. It's either Leah is dead, it's either Leah is pregnant, it's either Leah has given birth, it's either one thing or the other, and the trauma is too much. A closure has to come over this case. And we just want to plead with you.
Yeah, seem to have some issues with the connectivity there, the signal from Dr. Gloria Puldu. She is the president of the Leah Foundation. We've been talking about the efforts by her foundation and many others, including Leah's mother, on how to get the attention of government on what government can do to ensure that Leah is brought back from the captivity of Boko Haram.